Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It is Monday night at 8 o'clock, and we're trying some different lighting again tonight, so we'll see how that goes. Hope you're having a good week. Let's see, make sure we're live. Yep. All right. Hope you're having a good week. We've had some rain here plus heat. I told some people the other day I was really glad that crafting's an insides activity because then we can have air conditioning and heat and we don't have to be out in the hot weather to do our fun stuff. I'm going to share a card with you tonight that I demonstrated at our team meeting on Saturday. I think it's really fun. And as I always say, much easier than I thought it would be. Card. I'm going to flip the camera around here so we can start crafting. All right, thought I had this all set up. Let's see how this goes here. All right, we're a little light. Let's see, there we go. All right, let's see how this goes tonight. You have to let me know if this lighting works for you. Too bright, too dark. I did take the big blanket off the window, so that's helping a little bit with the light. So let me show you the card we're going to make. This is a pop-up card. I guess you could call it pop-up explosion, like that. It's the normal size card that will fit in a regular envelope. All right, get my other things out of the way. I had my a meeting on Zoom a little while ago and I didn't clean up my mess. All right, we are going to start. This is a 4 1/4 by 11 piece, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. So it's scored in the middle. Make my card base. I'll lay that to the side. That's my bubble bath. All right, if you're seeing this, let me know. Put a comment so I know you can see it. I thought I was live and now I'm not so sure. All right, there we go. Okay, my next piece is a piece of 6 by 6 paper. So it's 6 by 6, so I want to do half. So that's going to be 3. So I'm going to do 3, and then I'm going to turn it a quarter and do 3 again. So I have it scored at 3 and 3, so I have 4 squares. Now the other piece I think works better, or the other score line works better if I use my paper trimmer. Get that shine. See which light's doing it. Don't like that either. You know, something breaks and it just makes life more difficult, doesn't it? Now you can see the whole shadow there. We'll try. Well, sorry guys. All right, so paper trimmer. I'm going to go from point to point. So you're going to put it in so that it makes a diamond shape. Make sure you have your scoring blade and not your cutting. And we're going to score from point to point. Okay. And that is all the scoring that we need to do for this. So now I'm going to burnish my score lines really well. All right. And then we're going to go like this. All right, so like that. All right, so now what I have, now remember we scored at 3 and 3. So if we're going to put a piece of designer series paper inside here, we want to go down 1/4 of an inch. So 1/4 of an inch down from 3 would be 2 3/4. So I'm going to grab my, hey, Michelle, glad to see you're on. We sure missed you Saturday at the team meeting. All right, so I'm going to glue this down in this square. It's going to give you a nice border. I did a striped pattern, and then I did the flowers. These are from the Eclectic Design paper collection. I have to admit, that paper is so neat. There's so many different design, delightfully eclectic. That's what it's called. There's flowers, there's stripes, there's pretzels, there's patterns, there's geese. There's so much in there, a nice variety, which is really nice. It's hard for me to glue this side down because I really like those flowers. I'm going to have my stripes going across. I will say that I think this is easier if you don't have like directional, like flowers on stems or something, because then it's a little trickier to get your paper to look right, since your papers are going to kind of be at an angle. So I would suggest random pattern. You could use this side or you could use the stripes. I think this works because stripes aren't really something that's up and down like a tree or flowers or something like that. All right, so now we've got our squares and we want to fold this so that the designer series paper, nope, I'm doing it backwards. So the designer series paper is down like that. Hope I did it right. I was going to go over this today, and instead I went and played with my grandsons, which was a lot of fun. But then I didn't work on this. Okay, yep, that worked. Do you see how by scoring that, it just pulled the papers right in to make that piece? All right, we're going to set that aside. We're going to come back to this piece. Now I wanted just a little bit of pattern on here. So on the inside, I wanted it on the inside. I'm going to stamp just some of these little flowers. And if you've crafted with me before, you know what my rule is, or my guideline. I like to stamp in a diagonal because then it actually looks kind of random. So we're going to go like that. We're going to come back like this. Now it seems dark. Let's try that. I'll put that white paper underneath there and it makes a difference, doesn't it? All right, so we'll come back like that, like that. All right, so that's for the inside. Now the pieces for the outside, I have a strip that is 1.5 by 5.5. And this piece here is, where's my note? I believe this one was 2.5 by 4 3/4. Let me make sure here. We're at 4 3/4 by 2.5. Yep, I had it right. So then this piece here is 2 3/4 by 5. So we have a nice layer there. I am going to stamp with Night of Navy, sending sunshine and good feelings your way. I thought this would be a nice, encouraging card for somebody. Hey, Lois and Marilyn, glad you guys are here. Oh, now I'm getting all kinds of funky shadows here. There we go. I was hoping the sun was still going to be out shining pretty good to help with my lighting tonight, but it's so cloudy here. All right, so we're going to go like that. When I hear this saying, most of the time I think of yellow, because it says sending sunshine. But I'm doing it in Night of Navy this time. And then I want to add some flowers here. So again, I'm going to go in diagonal. Add. There we go. So we're going to make it kind of busy here. All right, like that. So we'll put these layers together. This is going to go to the front of the card. I will be sending out either later tonight or tomorrow my August schedule. If you ordered in July, and I guess you still have a couple hours for tonight, and you got your bonus days coupon, your $5 coupon, you get to use that anytime in August. And starting August 1st, which is in just a few hours, all of our kit collection, all of them are either going to be 10, 20, or 30% off. So it's a really good deal. So if you want to come to Kit and Cup, get one of those sets that is discounted and come craft with me. And I'm really excited to do that again in August. I am going to do both of them on the same day. Part of that is because school starts again. I have to go back to my other job. And I'm going to take one day off a month for my Kit and Cup so I can do an afternoon or a morning class, and then I'll do an evening class. So I'm hoping. Grandsons are so funny. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun today. Our youngest one is just over 2 months old, and he was smiling and almost giggling today. But oh my gosh, those smiles just made me so happy. And then our one that turned 2 in March, he was giving the youngest one hugs and wanting to hold him. And oh my gosh, it just made this grandma's heart so happy to see them interacting together. All right, so here's the front. I just love that. Like this. And now we're going to put the inside in. And guys, I apologize. I need to go get a cord. I took my cord to my meeting on Saturday. My computer's dying. So hang on. I will be right back. Well, I think I prove every week that I will never be perfect because there's always something happening. Isn't there? Every week I go, oh, well, got to try something different. And here I ran away and now just discovered my charge card was right there. I just didn't see it. But it got Kent up off of his chair too, I guess. Okay, whew, got a few aerobic points in there for my live tonight. I'm going to go back to this because I think maybe the lighting's a little better. Okay, so I'm going to open my card up and I'm going to put adhesive. So see, it's kind of nice because it doesn't matter top or bottom on this. I'm going to put adhesive on the bottom. And I'm going to put it edge to edge here. And I'm going to put the point just below my score line, okay? I think you can see that. There's my score line and it's just below that. And I'm making sure I have a good sticky there. And then the easy way to make sure this lines up correctly is I'm going to put adhesive here. And then I'm going to close the card, and that's going to make it line up just perfect. All right. So you ready? Here we go. Fun, fun, fun. And easy, right? Score at 3, turn, score at 3, and then do a diagonal from point to point, and you have your piece. Right? Not hard at all. Now, there are some harder ones, but I thought this would be a fun one for tonight. I've got another one that's a little more difficult to do that I'll be sharing here in a couple weeks. But I wanted to share this one tonight. Let me show you what I did for the envelopes. This one here, I stamped those flowers, again, randomly on the envelope flap, and then down here in the bottom. And then I thought it'd be fun to pull some of the designer series paper. So I took the designer series paper glued it on there and then just trimmed around it, and you can even see the flowers through there. Isn't that pretty? All right, so there is one more thing I want to add, and I want to put a greeting in here. So I cut a piece of the white paper that is 2.5 by 2.5. And I wanted to show you a couple things. I meant to show you this last week and I forgot. If you're trying to line something up, use the corner of your, get that out of the way. Use the corner of your paper trimmer. I can't remember if I showed you that or not, but it gives you 2 edges so you can line things up exactly where straight. Isn't that cool? You can also use it if you're wanting to do diagonals and you want to make sure that your diamond is straight. So put your 2 points on your line here and you'll know that's nice and straight. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. And I have a greeting that says, sending you a handmade hug. This is from the Crafting with You stamp set. I love this because there's nothing better than sending somebody a hug. All right, so we're going to put that right in the middle and line it up with that line. And then I'm going to go back with my little pink flowers again. Go ahead and take that off. Stamp some flowers in here. This piece, you could write on it. You could also write on the pink down below if you wanted. I'm just going to do 3 flowers there. And I'm going to glue that one right here in the center of the bottom piece. All right. There we go. And there's my card. And I'm going to add my name to the back so I get credit as well as Stampin' Up. And then I'm going to have my envelope ready to go. So there's my project for tonight. I've got one other one to show you. I made an anniversary card for one of my team members. She's celebrating her anniversary with Stampin' Up this week. So I used the die cut machine for the front. Life is better when you're crafting. And then it opens up with circles and lines. And it says happy Stampin' Anniversary. So I showed that on Saturday and she was at the meeting and I said, well, you'll have to act surprised when you get it in the mail. Just so you know, I got the 3 flowers from Petal Park. Crafting with You was the sending you a handmade hug. And then this is the Sending Sunshine, the big piece that I used for that. Watch for my schedule for August. And if you have some things that you need, if you want to place your order before midnight tonight, you will get it. Your order's over 50. For every 50 you spend, you're going to get a $5 coupon that you'll get to use in August, which starts at midnight tonight. So kits will be on sale. There's a new kit coming out. My classes will be announced soon. Technique class is going to be August 10th and 11th at 4 o'clock here at my place. Kit and Cup is going to be on August 15th. Craft with Me, where you can come and craft at my house for free, is going to be August 8th and August 19th. And Crop and Cup is going to be Tuesday, August 29th. So I hope you're going to make plans to join me this month for at least one class, if not more. Hope you enjoy this card design here. And have an awesome week. Bye.